my Tarot lovers, this is Maya, this is your Tarotpolitan community host, and this is a Libra full moon reading, and this is a reading for Tarotpolitan subscribers and friends and people who has reached out for a question or two. And we are going to start with Simi. Simi is from London and she's asking about Jay. What Jay intentions are. What does he want in the marriage? So let's start shuffling the cards for Simi. We see the opening is very intense. We have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Swords. The total number is 19, and 19 is the Sun, and is, I think, Jay and you, Simi, have been very much together because of the children. And also, in the present, I have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is love triangles. So, I think what you are suspecting about him, I think you are correct. It's true that at least the bigger or major problems are in the past, but it's true that these triangles, these Three of Cups here in the present, is still a reality. These third parties involved in the relationship. And then towards the future, I have the Six of Swords. What it can be promising, Simi, in the sense of there is calmer waters ahead, in the sense of creating opportunities to have a direction with a relationship. I think you guys are gonna still trying this, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful because the Six of Swords is a trying something, creating opportunity. At least things are going to be more reasonable or more peaceful, or at least more solution-based, for what I see here, and more clarity as well. But the Three of Cups is still present. And now, let's see, what does he think? So how he's represented with you in the present, with the lovers. Then what he's thinking, what he's feeling, what are his desires, his intentions. Okay, in the present, yes, he's pushing for the relationship. He's pushing for the relationship. I think it's slightly softer or slightly better than in the past, because in the past with the Strength, it seems to be that it was almost like in his own ways, or this way or no way. And now in the present, it seems to be like he's trying to, to convince you to be more subtle, even I would say more romantic and everything. I think he's changing the attitude on how he wants to be with you. And then also in the way he's thinking, okay, Jay got the Ten of Cups in his mind. So obviously he's not very rational in the way he's thinking. He's not very rational. He's a bit, oh, we are going to be fine, everything is going to be fine, we are going to be happy, everything is going to be fine. But let's see what else he brings, because in the feelings he got the Ace of Swords. If he got the Ace of Swords in his mind, I would say he's trying to be rational, he's trying to find new ways to resolve the situation with the relationship and the marriage. But because he's inverse, he got the feelings in his mind and the rationale in his feelings. He's trying to be very, let's say, practical about his feelings, like very rational about his feelings. And also having an ace is almost like he wants to have, let's say, power over his feelings and over your feelings as well. Then in his desires, well, actually here is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups can be another person. I'm sorry to say that, I'm gonna have to be direct, but because we have the Three of Cups, the triangle, the love triangle, and the Page of Cups here, I think Jay wants to have his cake and eat it. So be careful with that, because Jay, in his, let's say, his desire, I think he wants to carry on being the lad, like you said, you know, like, you know, I have my wife and my marriage and my home and my security. The Three of Pentacles is here, but you know, I have my lovers or my, you know, this thing. I think he wants to keep it that way. I don't see him cutting off with certain people. And then in his intentions is the Temperance. The good thing here is, because I see him with the Lovers and the Temperance and the Ten of Cups, I think he does want to have harmony with you in the home. He got good intentions. But because he's a bit on the fantasy side, not really, let's say, no, let's be happy, let's be together, let's be happy, but not really saying, look, what we need to do to make this work. You know, one thing is saying it and wanting the best and wanting to bring a bit more of harmony, and he's going to be trying to do that. But another thing is, you also want to do whatever you want to do outside the marriage. And I think this is the case with him, because we have a 3 in the opening and a 3 in the future. So the Three of Pentacles is also the financial thing. What is gonna happen here is I think in a way he wants to maintain, let's say, the marriage and everything in harmony, but he's also thinking that he got another expenses and another things to do. And I will not be surprised that he's also thinking about other business and other things that he wants to do. What I'm gonna tell you here, Simi, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. It's true that I see him with better intentions than before, but I think he doesn't want to change that much. Maybe better to be better towards you, to be better with you, to bring more harmony, more all the things that I have said. But also I think he wants to carry on, you know, with certain things that he has done in the past. I don't see here a major change. Yeah, so I hope that's helpful for you, Simi. And here is definitely, be careful, be careful. Okay, so let's get into the next question. Okay, so now we're gonna answer a question for Clive from London, UK as well. And his question is where he needs to put his focus, his energy, where he needs to be more, let's say, awake or in tune, where he needs to put his energy and focus. So let's shuffle the cards. Wow, Cliff, the energy of the opening is very interesting, because you got the High Priestess, you got the Knight of Wands, and you got the Hanged One. Okay, here, yes, you're already putting a lot of energy on your work. But look, your spiritual side is very strong, or is coming back. Your spiritual side, something about that is coming back, and is coming back to stay, and to stay long time. A part of what you're already doing. So this is, I would say, like, this is a very good opening in the sense, like, energy there is. That you also are very intuitive, and you, I think deep down, you know where you need to put your focus, but also to put your focus especially in the next 12 months. With the number 12 here is especially the next 12 months, or especially is where you see yourself in 12 months time, in a year's time. Where do you see yourself, Cliff? And this is where you need to put your focus. But let's see further. let's see where you are, where you come from, and the future from your question, because that was the opening. And above, below and above. Okay, Cliff, here in the past we got the Temperance, so you definitely have done a lot of healing. Your channel, let's say your spiritual channel, is always open. And now also you have been feeling more confident in yourself, more energy, more recognition about yourself and about your work. But there is something that when you look at the future, it takes you to the past. I don't know why. It's almost like you're trying to go forward into something or to focus into something, but this kind of sentiment and emotions of the past, because this is memories from the past, are coming back. It's almost like you're looking forward, but when you look forward, something from the past keep coming up. And an important energy here is you have a good equilibrium, a good balance. You know how to adjust yourself. And in the energy above with the Eight of Wands, in here you have fire. Fire in the opening, you have fire. The work situation is very important. The work situation, I think, is very important for you. Traveling, because we have already 3 fire elements, but fire elements in movement. So traveling, work, and to keep balancing yourself with healing, especially in emotional things from the past, whether it's childhood, relationship, early relationships, and all that. Something that you should be looking at. So where to put your focus? Work, traveling, keep balancing yourself, maintain a healthy well-being, maintain a well-being routine as you do, but also to kind of like to look at the future as the future, not as something that keep you in the past. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I hope it does, and I hope this reading helped you. And a big kiss for you, Cliff. Okay, the next person we're gonna read for is Corinne. And Corinne has 2 questions. Corinne is also from London, from UK. And Corinne has 2 questions. One is about her well-being, and the second one is if she's going to develop any new friendships this year. So let's shuffle the cards for Corinne. Actually, it's a very good opening, Corinne, because you have the Six of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the Strength in the future. This is very good. As you know, you're asking about your well-being. You have been feeling a bit poorly recently. You're gonna recover that. I see you strong, and I see you able to do the things that you want to do, because I see you here looking at the future, at the things that you really want to do, and you already have made a lot of efforts to be doing the things that you want to do, and it's only gonna get better with the Strength. And so anything related to your work, to your capacities with work, to what you have pushed yourself forward, is coming, is happening. The total number here is 8, 3, and 6 is 17. And 17 is the star, and that is a beautiful omen. A beautiful omen for you to really be in a more, let's say, optimistic space and time. Also feeling more like you can dream, you can having expectations, positive expectations. So the opening is very good. Now, let's have a look shortly. Let's have a look at your well-being. Oh, but your well-being is very much, look, the 4 of Pentacles is something physical, but you have fire and fire, the 2 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is your energy. Try to do energy healing, because the energy really goes into the core of things, into the cause of things. So, and I think be patient, because I think here you're trying to do things. I can see with the Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands, that you're trying to do a lot of things, and sometimes, you know, the energy get untamable, incapable to tame your energy. This is also related with work or trying to do too many things at the same time. So try to look, this time you're not feeling well, you haven't been feeling like you can do the things that you're meant to be doing. Maybe you need a rest, but look into healing yourself through energy, because of the fire, through energy healing, Reiki, Theta, pranic healing. I know that when we are busy, oh, now I have to do this, but try to have some time for yourself, and don't challenge yourself, you know, because the energy is very like, oh. So take care of that. And now, new friendships. 10, 20, yes, there is a couple of friends coming. The thing is, I can see that in the past, or you have better connections, or people were more happy, more content, more sociable even. But I think this is happening to everybody, Corinne. Many people are bitter, angry, all these kind of things. And I can see that in the past, I think you're missing those connections, those that at that time these people, they seem to be real, they seem to be sociable, friendly, that you can connect with. Now, things have turned different, and you are a bit more guarded, more cautious. But I have here a new friend that it comes through conversations. Somebody that maybe you haven't met in person yet, but here is the potential for this new friendship happening, but happening through messages, through communication, because it's the Page of Swords. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, and this is connections that you're gonna make through institutions or through places with some sort of importance. For example, some people make friends in the gym. They go somewhere. The Ten of Pentacles is a structure, it's a place, it's a significant place. So some people, you know, I'm not religious, but some people make friends at church, or some people make friends at their meditation group, or I see new connection, but new connection in relation to an emblematic or significant place. And I see two new friends this year. That these two people are significant. They're gonna be significant to you. They're not just acquaintances. They could be more significant to you. So I hope this reading is helpful for you, Corinne, and I send you a big kiss. Mwah. Now, let's see the next person. It has also two questions, and they are both about work. If it's coming any big contracts, is there a TV show on track for this year, and about time frames. And somebody has mentioned to him 3 months. Let's see what is coming for you, Gareth. So let's shuffle the cards. Okay, the Strength, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Wands. And I'm reading with the Marseille Tarot, and you got the Strength on the number 11, so 10, 14, 15. Okay, you're making a lot of effort, like big, massive effort to be on top of things. Also, there could be a new love interest happening soon for you, Gareth. But I see you like you are recovering and also looking forward, and more, let's say, there is two choices. So if we're talking about work, what I see here that I think is what is happening, there could be two choices or two contracts, or one thing very close to the other that you can, you're gonna be involved for sure. Now, but it's true that I see you till June is going to be significant for you. So we are in April, May, June, 2 months. You're talking about 3 months time frame for the contract or the TV show that you're talking about. I would say that it's less than that, 2 months. And June is definitely very significant, and you are going to be very busy now and the summer as well. Now, let's see. The first question is about work. What is happening with work? Look, the decisions, the lovers. Also, when I was shuffling, the Ace of Cups was coming up. There will be some work that you're gonna do, that you're gonna be or moving temporarily somewhere or working away from home. Yeah. 10, 16, 17, 8. But actually, when you say about contract and work, yes, between now and August. And there could be 2 or 3 things. The only thing is, be careful, because you have the Ten of Swords here. And the Ten of Swords, being extremely stressed out or being very nervous about things. So be careful, because already when I was shuffling, I could feel like tension, no? So, is the TV show on track this year? You got the number 11. Here the 11 is the strength, but in the Rider-Waite-Smith is the justice. I would say that for the TV shows, yes, and also you have cups. And cups is people coming together. You're gonna be in contact, because of this TV show, you're gonna be in contact with people that you haven't been in contact before or for a long time. People that maybe at some point you were disappointed, or you have a disappointment recently. You have a big disappointment recently, and with this new TV show, you're gonna make contact with people that you haven't spoke for a while, and people that you may have some sort of emotional connection as well. But another thing that I see, I would say that there is a lot of potential to happen this year and to happen in this summer. And also the number 11 for me is agreements between 2 parts. So I would say that it's a yes. The only thing is, because you have the page, and the page is a potential. It's not confirming. And I think because of that, be very careful to be overly stressed. And let's see the time frame for all these contracts, TV shows. This is in the summer. You got the fire. 7, 10, 14, 5. Look, by May, so next month, you should know something. And look, the 3 of Cups, this is about the TV show. The 3 of Cups, and you working on it, and you connecting with new people, and you involving new people in this, or connecting with new people and people from the past. So I think this is going ahead. The main thing is, don't get stressed. Or I know it's very easy to say than done, but try to do that, Gareth. So I hope this reading is helpful for you, and I send you a big kiss. Now I'm gonna do a reading for Aga from Krakow in Poland, because she's having a really hard time, and I want to send her some love with this reading. So let's see how and when Aga's situation is going to improve. Let's shuffle the cards. Oh, Aga, your life is gonna change, and it's gonna change for the better. I know it's been tough. You got the devil in the past. It's almost like you have been trapped in circles. But here comes a more liberating circle, that is the fortune's wheel. So there is an opportunity, something that happened even out of the blue, or unexpected, or, you know, a lucky strike. It can be even something that you're not even thinking about it. And because of that, you're gonna know what is love. Oh, through that, let's say, opportunity, I would say like you're gonna have a good relationship or a better relationship or better connections with people as well. And 15, 20, 31 for the Emperor. Also, Aga, watch out for your work and all these things, because at the moment it's very important for you to get your work and your stability back. And I think it's very possible. I think it's definitely very possible. Now, let's see how and when are you going to see your situation improving. Oh, Yaga, this is what I'm worried, that you are a bit... Here we have a masculine energy, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, it could be somebody that somehow is holding something from you, whether it's work, whether it's maybe money, or something like that. But this is in the past. And because of that, you have been feeling like really anxious, stressed. Oof, I hope you shake off this very soon. And you will, because you got the Ace of Wands. So I'm gonna keep saying this. Maybe there could be somebody involved that you already know, that in the end, they're gonna do what they meant to be doing. And that is gonna give you a bit more of liberation about your situation. But the thing that I see that is going to be more prominent in the improvement of your situation is something that happened, and is happened very soon, and it's happened a bit unexpected. The Ace of Wands is this lucky strike that I was saying before. It's a strike, but it's a lucky one, it's a good one. And 9, 10, and 4 is 14, the Temperance. With that comes a lot of healing. There is a healing process here as well. But how and when? This is between now and the summer, because you got the fire coming here. So I would say, like, when you least expecting it, something happened. Something happened that is gonna take you out of your situation. And very soon, sooner than what you're thinking. So I hope this reading is helpful for you, Aga, and I really want your situation to improve, and to improve very soon, and with something unexpected. So all the best to you. And the next person is Sergio. He have sent me a message that he wants a reading. He's from Barcelona, Spain. So Sergio wants to know how to find energy to get creative projects going while also having to spend day-to-day energy on work. So let's see what happened with your work, your energy, your creative projects. Let's shuffle the cards, Sergio. Okay, Sergio, in the opening, I understand, because you have a commitment at work, and then you have new projects that you really want to get on with them. And you will, because you have the manifestation happening here in the future. So you will achieve these projects. I see you succeeding. The opening is about success with things, both your commitments at work and your creative project. But your creative project seems to be central at the moment. And I understand because many people ask me about this. They are working a job and trying to get their side hustle, or they're actually is actually hoping for that project to become their own project. But now, this is the opening. It seems to be positive. It seems to be like, yes, you have things that you are committed to do, but your projects are lively, and your projects are what is going to give you the energy, I would say. And you're going to succeed with the Ten of Pentacles in the future. Now, let's see how to get energy. How to get energy? Pues think how... This is very easy, because you got the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles, or Reina de Oros. So this is very easy, Sergio, because just think about how you're going to feel when you become your own boss. Because I think the goal here is for you to becoming your own boss eventually. So the main thing is you have a purpose, you have something, you have a heart beating, you have things that you enjoy doing. The main thing is you get out of the way the things that you don't enjoy. So for example, get 9 to 5 your job, go home, take a shower, and start visualizing the results of your creative projects, because that will give you the energy to carry on a couple of more hours just working on your project. Look at the results. Look at the results that you're gonna have, or feel them in your heart, because there is a lot of motivation and a very good energy to achieve them. But one thing that I see here is these creative projects that you have on the side, at some point they will come your main source of income, or you will become your own boss, I would say. Now let's see how to get energy, at work with your normal job. Analyze the situation as you have a goal, you have a direction, you have a goal, you have a direction, and you have expectations of something that you want to achieve. So let's say, practice gratitude, because this job is giving you the stability you need and the remuneration you need to accomplish other things in your life. And everything is temporary. So practice gratitude, analyze the situation like you got a goal and a purpose to accomplish, and the results of that is what you should, I would say, like visualize yourself and feel yourself achieving those things. This is what is going to help you the most to balance the energy between the two. So I hope that's helpful for you, Sergio. So thank you very much for your question, and I send you a big kiss. Mwah. The next person, her name is Yolanda, and she's from Valencia, Spain, and she has asked me about when is she gonna finally quit smoking. But I also want to ask, what is the cause of her, the root cause of her smoking, but also why she felt easily, let's say, because she has managed to quit smoking many times, but something happened and then easily she get the habit again. What is the cause of that? So let's start shuffling for Yolanda. Okay, Yolanda, what I see in the opening is willpower. You have willpower with the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. You definitely have willpower, and the total number here is 8. 8 is the strength. You definitely can quit smoking, and can quit smoking very soon, very easily, I would say. The problem is you come back easily as well. So let's see what is the cause. Well, the cause with the Hanged One, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Wands is boredom. I'm sorry to say it, it sounds very silly, but what I have here is boredom. So I would say that the cause of it, the cause is boredom. But I would say also like activities that you really engage with, because you have the Seven of Swords here, and you are very intelligent. You are highly intelligent. And highly intelligent people, they get bored very easily. And having a ciggy, going outside and having a ciggy is a bit of a, I would say like entertain the mind somehow. So what I would say here is the boredom that I see here. How to change that habit for something that you feel, let's say, engaged, that you feel really interested. So I don't know if, for example, instead of smoking a cigarette, or playing a game, you know, that is good for your mind, that keep you something. Well, you have to be careful because those playing games, they can be very addictive as well. But I would say that you need something that interests you, that make you feel engaged with it. And let's see when and how you're gonna quit. 18, 20, 30, 34, 7. Pues no longer than the summer. No longer than the summer, June, July. And also, I would say that first you're gonna be not a weekend smoker, maybe. A weekend smoker for a couple of months. But I would say, like, after this summer, you're gonna find, look, the fire and the fire, you're gonna find something else to do that is not smoking, instead of smoking, but that engage your energy, that you feel like, oh, instead of smoking, I'm gonna start doing drawing, or I'm gonna be reading, or I'm gonna be, so the thing is something that is active for you, especially for your mind, because you got the swords and the moon here, especially for your mind. It can be something creative. Yes, for some people, more movement, more sports helps. But I think with you, it's more about the mind. Rather than physical, it's more about the mind, for sure. But you got willpower, Yolanda. You're gonna do it. And let's see how to don't get tempted after you quit smoking. But look, what I'm saying, the Knight of Swords, look, swords, moon and swords. Here is about your mind. More than, yes, movement and exercise and everything, is your mind to be entertained somehow. Or you learning new things, or you are, let's say, in a creative zone. Exploring new things. I don't think you will be tempted, easily tempted as you used to be before. But all comes with a bit more of creativity and connecting your mind in what you're doing and exploring new things that you could be doing. So I hope this is helpful and that you achieve your goals, Yolanda. A big kiss. Mwah. We have finished this full moon reading. Full moon in Libra, Sun is in Taurus. Venus just got direct. It's a better energy. It feels much lighter now. And also for us here in the UK, Europe, this full moon has been on a Sunday, and the sun brings even more illumination and clarity into things. And just to let you know that we are almost 100 subscribers, and as soon as we hit 100 subscribers here at YouTube, I will do a live stream answering your questions. So tell me, I'm in the GMT time of London, UK. If you have a preferred day and time for me to do that live stream that is coming, because we are already 95 subscribers. And during full moon, this is what I want to do. You guys send me your questions. I do a reading, whether it's live or it's a pre-recorded video like this one. So thank you very much for watching, for liking, for commenting, for subscribing, and I see you all soon. Mwah.